A quick peek into the locker room as the players welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And now the Los Angeles starters. It's Collins at power forward with Lopez at center. Darius Garland is out there with Benedict Mathurin, and it's Leonard in at the 3. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
Fires the 3. Kessler with a rebound. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you. Sinks the tray. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Leonard outside. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Curry. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Curry with it. He's covered by Mathurin. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Curry's got such a great feel and understanding of the game. I mean, he can make a lot happen in the pick and roll.
Collins outside. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And the Warriors making a change here. Pajemski's checked in. Garland finds Lopez. Oh, Kessler with the block. Clock at 4. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And he's going for the lob. Porzingis misses.
almost a highlight reel play, but certainly you've got to appreciate the effort there. Almost got it.
The shot's good. Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Well, what an athlete this Porzingis kid is, man. I tell you, you put the rock anywhere near him, and he's going to throw it down.
And so Ty Lue calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. And then for Los Angeles, Jackson, he's checked in for Lopez. Jones comes in for Collins. And it's Dunn in for Darius Garland.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Clippers trail by 10. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Warriors. And finished off by Kessler.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Now here's Dunn, outside Jones. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Curry from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Pass to Moody. From outside the arc. And it's Stephen Curry with the three. Curry's got 21 points in the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
4-3. Another three for Golden State.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Leonard for three. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Porzingis. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got Chris Dunn. Miller is out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Darius Garland, and it's Jackson in at the center position.
Matching the triple from the other end, Garland is game.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Majimski's got 6 points in the quarter.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Garland with the ball for the Clippers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
Boy, he is a serious high riser. Whenever Jones is out there, fans love to see him elevate for the throwdown.
Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Moody. Here's Potemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Leonard, good.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
It's now a decade in the league for Chris Dunn. What's helped him stick in the NBA, Clark?
I think it's his defensive prowess, B.A., quite honestly. I thought he would be better overall, but defensively is where he's made his mark. He's terrific defending the ball, disruptive, and causes turnovers quite a bit. And usually he's drawing the top perimeter assignment every night.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Dunn. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Garland's got his third bucket of the night.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
The Warriors lead by 20. From behind the arc, hits a three-pointer. Pajimski's got 12 now in this quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Counted.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all. Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
And the Warriors make some changes. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Curry in for Pajimski. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez, he's checked in for Jackson, and it's Collins in for Jones. He drops it from range.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Dunn, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. In third, the Clippers. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
Explosive move by Kawhi at the rim. The defense had no answer there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Clippers last season inaugurating the Intuit Dome after for years sharing an arena with the Lakers. Kawhi Leonard said it helps having a home base for you rather than being a roommate. Coach Tyronn Lue said it feels so good to have a place to call your own and just call home. Guys, back to you.
And looking to protect it. All right, thank you, Allie.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Leonard passes to Collins. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's Mathurin missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels. He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Leonard for three. The Warriors pull it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Warriors on top, just dominating this one. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back. All right, fellas, time to acknowledge the players of the week. For the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No surprise.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Seth Curry, Kristaps Porzingis out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Butler in at the 3. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Lopez, and it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish, Lopez, rocking that rim.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, it seems like the entire Western Conference looked to bolster their front courts last offseason, and the Clippers were no different. Between trading for John Collins and signing Brook Lopez, they have substantially fortified their front line with size and skill.
A heavy veteran roster. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Pass to Collins. Leonard outside. Connects from downtown. 14 points for him.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
Curry, that's good.
They are winning this game largely because of his effort.
Leonard against Butler. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 7 tonight. From downtown, good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Kicks it out to Collins. No good on the triple. And it's Butler with the ball for the Warriors. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And so it's Golden State with it. Knocks it down from distance. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Looking to end the run, and Mathurin finishes inside. Mathurin's got his first basket.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Great open look there.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Garland for 3. Rebounded by Butler.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
And it's not always Leonard's forte, but he's really developed a solid passing game.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see it upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it
connects again from distance.
And this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
And the points keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken...
And again for 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Kessler. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Curry looking it over. To the inside. Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
Curry is so skilled operating the two-man game. He always seems to make the right decision.
30 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff.
Yeah, right. I don't know how much weight that carries.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Kessler with a bucket.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. Talk about three-point shooting. He piled up 18 points from range that quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skill.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for Los Angeles, they've got Derek Jones. Darius Garland is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Miller, and it's Jackson in at the 5.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it. When you get looks from there, you're doing a lot right.
Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Garland. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Podziemski. That 3's off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep. He's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Leonard's checked in for Garland. The Warriors also with a sub. Melton's checked in. Well, the Clippers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Leonard. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, don't sleep on Kawhi's passing ability now. He can drop dimes as well as score.
Right side Moody. Pass to Melton. The 3 is up. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Outside Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some 3s.
Dunn's shot is good. First points of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
The previous play is under review.
So many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a great.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bowles checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Brook Lopez is checked in for Jackson. Collins comes in for Jones. And Mathurin subbed in for Miller.
Hey, when Leonard is able to stay healthy and play, there's no doubt he's one of the best in the game. Can take over a game on both ends.
Buries it from three. Jimski's got 27 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Another three for Golden State.
Tremendous range. I mean, that'll stretch a defense thin.
Done. The pass to Collins. With a 9-footer. Rejected by Bowles.
Great defense from Bowles, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
Tremendous contribution from him scoring the basketball. Everywhere you look, his fingerprints were all over this game.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Leonard, good.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Again, the Warriors score.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the...
RJ, when you were playing in this league, how long did it take you into a new season to find your rhythm?
Honestly, once I made my first shot of the season, I felt okay. It's something about making that first shot that feels like the season has gotten started.
Now, Golden State's starting 5. Porzingis is out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
And a deep free from Curry. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Even a half-court shot is a good shot for Curry. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
From 12 feet out. The shot by Rollins, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
For 3, and the Warriors, another 3.
He found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Giannis. 6 points for him. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Curry, good.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Kicks it out to Prince. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. From downtown, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Porzingis. Curry's got 15 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Harris, no good. Warriors leading by 13. Curry's shot is good. 17 points in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. Taking a look at Charlotte, they ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat. And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And so it's Milwaukee with it after the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. Count that one.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
For 3, Harris sinks the triple.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the Bucks. Chang, he's checked in for Prince, and Porter subbed in for Gary Harris. Different look here for the Warriors. Robinson's checked in for Walker Kessler. Gary Payton comes in for Porzingis. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Butler. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Seth Curry. And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer. Waiving and stretching to over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's a perfect addition.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Pass to Moody. Over Porter. Curry against Rollins. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's Porter outside. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, in that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors With a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter, the three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Hands out there with Turner. And it's Green, then it's Porter. And it's Jang in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, Kevin.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And Butler, a real pro, just at realizing when to pull up against the amazing concentration there on the wing.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Nance. Taurean Prince comes in for Jang. And it's Gary Harris in for Green. Three-pointer, Butler, good on the three-point shot. Butler's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Warriors.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Giannis high post. Last game with 30 points. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Warriors running again.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Milwaukee. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. From deep, Prince. And the Bucks miss again.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And then for Golden State, Porzingis is checked in for Robinson. Seth Curry comes in for Peyton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Brandon Podziemski. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, the Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Curry's shot is good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Curry with the steal, and it's Butler with the jam.
And continuing to add to his offense over time, Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
Butler with the steal. Antetokounmpo with the steal. And And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Good on the shot.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
The Bucks have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Offline with his three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Butler, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got assist number 5 here tonight. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Porter against Curry. Down low, and stolen by Butler. 17-foot shot on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. It's hauled in by Harris. And Prince puts up a deep three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Hey folks, we know some powerful stuff going on there. Guys, where would you rank us against the other halftime shows?
Wait, there's...
And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Milwaukee Bucks.
What they're doing tonight doesn't even count as defense. Open shots all over the place. Have a little pride, fellas.
Yeah, their lack of engagement at that end is pretty glaring.
And that concludes.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Porzingis is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Curry in at the two-guard spot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
Takes a step back. Here's Prince. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Rollins the pass to Prince. Drops in the layup for 2. Prince has got 4 points this quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Here's Curry, and he drives in, and good that time.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The drive by Giannis. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Back to you guys.
It sure does. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Yeah, boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Here's Harris with the drive, and he gets it to go. Harris has got 7.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun. Both as a...
Connects again from distance.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And good, he hits it again.
An incredible performance tonight, folks. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And again for 3.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the 2nd most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Fighting away, making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. Connects again from distance.
He's scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for 3s in a game. Here's Rollins. The Warriors pull it in.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Porzingis, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And that one's good by Giannis.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Hits it again. Wow. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes a shot at the elbow. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
The shot will not fall. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. A sensational night for him continues as he cranks his three-point made total even higher on what has been a historic night for him. We'll get you back to the action after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Stephen Curry is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Kessler in at the 5, roaming the paint. And a deep 3 from Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Steph Curry's ability to shoot the basketball off the dribble may be as special as we've ever seen in the history of the league.
Halliburton got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. Curry against Halliburton. Fires the 3. And the Warriors with another three.
Ideally, you want to chase Stephen Curry off the three-point line, but folks, it is not as easy as you might think.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 24 points. Here's Nesmith. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Nails it from three.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Nembhard. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Yeah, step in, take the mid-range opportunity. Easy game for Andrew Nembhard.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Rick Carlisle and I were able to chat. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Porzingis. In his last outing with 12 points. Shot is good by Curry.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Huff's checked in for Zubac. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Walker, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Jackson in for Nembhard. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. The three from Curry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
There's Jackson with the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jackson's got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Drains the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Curry with a steal. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Jackson, the pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker.
Making clock and game clock. Curry gets the bucket.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
And down it goes. 2 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
They've got Shepard, Jarris Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Golden State. Jones misses. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer. Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Golden State calls timeout. And Indiana with some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Shepard. And Halliburton is subbed in for Jones. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Butler's got 12.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Halliburton for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game. And the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Good. We're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Here's Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Halliburton. Takes the 3. Another miss by Halliburton.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Curry passes to Robinson. That one goes in. Robinson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, good awareness by Mitchell Robinson. Reads the coverage and capitalizes as a roller.
Toppin outside. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler. Timeout called, the Warriors. Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Ivica Zubac checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Brown. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for Walker. The Warriors also with a sub. Porzingis is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back over to you guys.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Yep, count it. Curry's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Curry. The Pacers making their last shot. Oh, got that one up quick. Curry's got 35.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Nembhard for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Nembhard outside. Lets the three fly. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Curry's got 38 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Oh, how about the answer from distance by Tyrese Halliburton?
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. And that one drops. Butler's got 14 points for the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Nembhard for three. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
And get ready.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA.
The Cavaliers aren't at their best right now. With Donovan Mitchell out, they're missing the heart of this team. He plays with such ferocity and effort.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
You know, these two teams rack up the assists. Greg, they pride themselves on playing unselfish basketball.
Yeah, both sides preach player and ball movement, getting everyone involved. It makes both teams that much more difficult to defend.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Williams is out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gillespie in at the point guard. From deep three-point land. Phoenix grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Brooks misses. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
And we've got our 2K Insider shot. Charania on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. O'Neal. And Booker kicks to Brooks. No good from outside. Warriors have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 9 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
And finished off by O'Neal.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
That's the kind of play that could spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Gillespie, that's good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth, it is really competitive out there.
Knocks down the 3 ball. 15 points in the game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Jim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And here is O'Neal after the 3-pointer from Stephen Curry. Drills it from outside.
Well, I love how decisive Booker can be off the catch. Such a high IQ player.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Now here's Booker. He had 27 points last game. It's good from long range.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Brooks outside. Shoots from 14, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
From inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Suns trail by 16. Gillespie, the pass to Williams. Lays it up and off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line. That'll put Walker Kessler on the line. That's on Mark Williams. Peyton, he's checked in for the Warriors. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, one of Grayson Allen's biggest assets is what